Kia ora, guys, gals, and Legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Roleplay Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, Dusk's Tale. We are here with Dusk in this somewhat bloodied and blasted hallway in the basement, I believe, of a building, trying to escape this lab. Now, a few of you have asked me in the last as to why, we wouldn't try to forge a pick or something like that to get out. The process to make a pick is a long and arduous one. You need to make everything you need to have a forge and all of the blacksmithing tools that come with that. So it's a lot to do. Now, I believe, we still have our earplugs in. We will take those out. And we were semi-successful with our blast of dynamite in the last, but we can see that the way that dynamite spreads, it kind of snakes in different ways. So there are techniques that we can use to limit the spread of such dynamite, although we might have a little bit of trouble doing that, because I believe these, we can walk all over these, and I think it's pretty much going to be the same thing with dynamite. What we would want is to have something like fridges and other such things, although I don't think we can drag those through multiple levels. So we kind of have to work with what we've got here, and that isn't too much. Dynamite can blast through this, as can 50 caliber rounds, supposedly. But standing and placing our weapon so close to this is a little bit dangerous in my book. If we could stick with dynamite, it would be swell, but I guess we'll just have to see how that kind of goes. I suppose we can begin by just trying to drag something like this counter and hoping that the counter will actually kind of serve to compress the blast somewhat. At least that's the idea that I'm going with here. So we're going to go and grab a few of them and just kind of drag / push them along, like so. Actually, stay there. You stay there. And we are going to want to have another one and kind of effectively place it up here, I think. Or even, because, here's the thing. We need to make sure that we get away. I suppose we might be able to lob it over. It would be a waste of dynamite if we fail, though. So kind of what I'm thinking is doing something like that, and then trying to throw it over here. So let's just grab, let's see, that shell, that casing. We'll try again, grab the casing, and then let's just try and throw it. It should just be under spare parts. Yes, there we go. So, boom, easy enough, we throw it. So we should be able to do something like that. I'm just going to haul it off there just in case that kind of screws with us. So that's the plan at the very least. We're going to try and make some more stuff. So we are going to need some things to be able to do that. We do have a zombie brute up here that we might be able to murder to get the necessary fats that we need. So let's go over here and we will log in and we will unlock. Excellent. The doors are unlocked now. We should be pretty encumbered, that we are. We are looking okay, though. Although this is a brute, we shouldn't mess around. I'm pretty terrible when it comes to taking care of of Dusk sometimes. Okay, no, we can go on with what we've got. We can do this, can't we? Yeah, we can. Sinking our fangs in and giving it a jab to the face. We are slammed against the wall. Okay, let's go ahead and stand back up and just quickly try and finish it off. We're in distressing pain. That did actually hurt us quite a bit when it threw us back against the wall, but we're still kind of standing. Go ahead and grab everything else back up off the floor. To show that we're okay, we are going to wrap some bandages on, and let's see, what isn't bandaged right now? Right, pretty much everything. So we should bandage everything just to be certain that we're going to heal up okay. They're not bad enough that I'd say we'd want to disinfect them. Don't expect any effect from this. So we'll just keep working our way down. As we do, just 2 more to apply to our body. There we go. And as for you, are you wearing anything that we can actually use? Not really. Although we have different coloured jeans now. Wow. Hell yes. Good, good, good. No, we are just going to butcher the zombie brute. We are going to go for a quick butchery, because that's all that we can do with what we have at the moment. We have some tainted fat, some tainted bone. Can we take all that chunk? Yeah, we can. Let's take all of that down with us. We're not going to worry about the tainted bones yet. As for you, I suppose we could... Yeah, there's nothing in here, so we could try and see if we could do something about the crawler. Yes. Something that I do want to try and do before too long as well is attempt to kill this thing. I want to attempt to make ourselves a bow, like a proper, decent bow. We will slice this thing apart, hideous as it is, and grab that tainted meat, and we will take the tainted fat. Okay, that should be good enough. We'll just close everything up here and start to make our way back down. We are getting chilly here, though. We weren't chilly before, so that's a little concerning. Just making sure that we're coming down in the right area here. And I will need to try and remember where we need to go. Actually, we might need to go up. No, of course. We've just come from up, so yeah, where are we going from here? Directly down. That's where home is. Yeah. Okay, we can do that. Yeah, directly down here. So the way that I kind of see the mutated limbs working as well, one of you in great detail described it. Yeah, effectively as soon as we took them out of the different vats, the kind of, yeah, skin and everything would have just kind of sloughed off. Yeah, not pleasant. Not super great, but you know. Yeah. Okay, so we've got some tainted meat in our fridge. Great, fantastic. I guess, you know, you do what you gotta do. We'll go ahead and put the rest of that in here, along with all the rest. The tainted fat we're gonna keep on us for now, because we are going to get to work. But I think we should have something to eat first. So let's see, what do we have that we can just eat as is right now? Candied honey is kind of what we got. You know what? Let's just have some candied honey for the time being. I know, that's terrible. We're going to have some aspirin at the same time. Let's see, aspirin, yes, fantastic. And we are going to get to work on making some tainted tallow. So, what are we missing? Water. Okay, right. So we were using our clean water in the last. We just need to try and find another water source. And that's kind of easy enough for us to do. We've got toilets. We can just take water from there. But we are going to need a gallon jug to be able to do it. And I don't think we have anything that's empty right now. We don't. We could fill the copper pot with it, but it's not going to have the same kind of volume that... Actually, that's a lie. The copper pot might actually have better volume. So let's just see if we can't grab some of that. I believe we're going to have to wield the copper pot, though, because obviously you need to have it in your hands, otherwise it's just going to be dropping all over the place. Apparently it's not a valid weapon. Who would have known? Pour into container. Copper pot. Can't hold any more water. Fantastic. So we've got 8 water. Okay, let's not spill it. Let's jump back over here, and we are going to search for tallow yet again. Tainted tallow, fantastic. How much can we make? We can make 3. And then we start to run out of our tainted fat. Yeah. I believe. 12 of 14. Yeah. So we need 16 for the next lot. I'm with you. The charcoal smoker, we shall use that as our device in this instance, as we work away on that. And good. Tainted tallow. Fantastic. With that, we are going to have a look at dynamite and see what else we need. So we're actually running out of nitric acid, or just concentrated acid in general. A little bit harder for us to come across. I know that is here, but yeah. Unfortunate. Sulfuric acid, nitric acid, and concentrated acid. I don't think we have anything that we can actually make those acids from, but never say never. Concentrated acid, okay, of course. So the batteries, it's going to take us 5 minutes to do that. We're going to have to use 2 heavy batteries to be able to do it. It is going to give us some concentrated acid though, so sure, we will sacrifice those batteries for the greater good, and we'll pour them into just 2 opened aluminium cans. Do not consume the acid. Okay, look at us go. Alright, dynamite, fantastic. We can only make 1 dynamite, as that's our 2 concentrated acid cans. So we kind of got to hope that this is going to work out for us. We do have dynamite now though, so that's a good thing. Do we have any more water left in this pot? We do. I'm just going to see if we can't drop the pot back up the top here. Okay, we didn't spill anything, that's good. Right, so are we going to try and do this? Yeah, we are. I think I am going to leave the submachine gun behind as well. The reason that we couldn't put that back into the holster is due to the fact that we can't holster SMGs anymore the same way that we could before. So that's just something that we're going to have to accept, and it's the SPIW, I believe. I still want to keep the IDW as our kind of handgun sidearm, so I might actually just get rid of the M17 for now. Well, no, I guess it was more, we just had a lot of ammunition for it. You know what, we're gonna keep both of them. Screw it. For the time being, at the very least. It's kind of a get out of jail. Yeah. I am gonna miss this thing though, because that burst fire against the robot definitely helped. Alright, we still have our lighter, don't we? Our lighter's still on, for now. And we can hear construction outside. Well, I'm sure that you might be able to hear it too. And here we are, back up top. We're going to go ahead and wear those earplugs. Okay. And yeah, wish me good luck, because we're going to need it. Oh, we didn't grab it, did we? It's one of those things where it makes the dynamite, but we don't actually put it into our inventory. I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, we are here for real this time, and we have dynamite. It's not a valid weapon. Well, we shall see. We shall see. We are going to activate the dynamite, lighting the fuse, and we are going to throw the lit dynamite down here. We are going to start to run, and I think I am just going to run around the corner this time, and we're going to close both those doors, and we're just going to kind of stand here and wait a time. Now, it didn't take too long last time for the explosion to happen, so fingers crossed it's kind of already happened. We'll go ahead and take off the earplugs. Okay, we'll stop running for a time. And oh no, we destroyed this. Oh no, we didn't. Okay, I thought we destroyed the stairs. Okay, congratulations, Dusk. You have blown your way out of here. We can really see how it worked this time, where it did absolutely demolish those 2 counters, but the force of the explosion was forced towards the door, which really tore it open, and then the rest of the explosion here has just kind of torn through these the doors and the walls as well. We had something in the corner here, don't know what it was originally, but hey, we have a route to the surface now, and we are going to take it. We're going to turn off this flashlight though. I'm going to have to give it a we have another one over here as well, so let's drop this one. Does the other one become F? It doesn't yet, that's fine. Okay, right, we've got a lot of stuff on us that we don't need to have, like the chemistry set, the charcoal smoker, and all the rest. I am going to quickly dive back downstairs and just drop some of the bits and pieces off. We are still going to use this as a little bit of a base, but we'll have a look at that map in just a moment. Okay, we are back upstairs, and well, let's get ready for this thing. We don't know what we're going to be experiencing up there. We do have our large tactical backpack with us, and I have just I've kind of gone for having the M17 with us for the time being as our backup weapon. We'll see how that turns out for us. We are going to just peek upstairs. We were unable to return back down these stairs. Continue up. Interesting. Is it the same here as well? Okay, that's a little concerning. I don't know what might happen there. We're in a basement, that's for sure. The stairs haven't been destroyed, but I am a little concerned whether or not we will actually be able to make it back down here. I would hope we can. We shall head up and oh dear, hello. Well, yeah, so we can actually see parts of the floor below where we have, I think, destroyed part of it. Yeah. So let's rationalize this a little bit here. So the way I can kind of imagine this happening is the staircase is kind of here. We're just clambered back up towards the top. There might have been a hatch up top that led down into the basement. And now, well, now we find ourselves on the surface and there is quite the little hoard that's built up here. Fun. Let's have a quick look at our map and just see where we are. We can't see too much. There is a cemetery, and it looks like this place might be called Newington. Okay. Garland is down here. And wow, they're really trying to make a lot of noise outside. There is no way we're avoiding that today. So it is just north of Garland. Newington, and it looks like we are by a river that we might be able to travel down eventually. There's a small scrapyard and a few houses, some swamps. For now, we might have to just retreat back towards the woods, back away from this group that have now seen us and seem to be able to very clearly see us. So we'll back off for the time being. Let's look and see if we can find anything that might really disrupt them from getting to us. I mean, movement cost across here is pretty damn good, so ideally, we'll go ahead and position ourselves here, so that, oh wow, they're falling down the holes. Oh my gosh. They're falling down the holes. Well, that just got rid of a whole heap of them. They fell down into maybe the basement? I don't know. We could try to fall down those holes. I don't know where they're going to lead us. Oh wow, that's a big time death. Yeah, the decayed zombie shambles through the water and very quickly we deal with it. Okay. Forcing our fangs into this one here. The same fate befalls it as two get close. We strike again and again, quickly dispatching them, disemboweling and rendering them useless. There are some still shambling out there, and for the first time in a long while, we feel that sunlight sting. We've gotten so used to its healing properties. But now, Dusk remembers what it was like before all of that, where that sunlight would, really irritate her skin. And seemingly it still does. The small exposed areas still causing trouble. Quickly, though, we managed to render them inert. Let's see what we've got. Dark cola, we'll probably take that with us. And the corpse of a dachshund. Poor little bugger. Right, let's see if we can't find where that dark cola was. No, we are going to do none of that. Dark cola. Let's go ahead and grab it, and we will go up towards the others. As for the ones that fell down there, I don't know what we're going to do with them. These brainless zombies, though, we will quickly dispatch. One did get a hit in there, but after that, we are still okay. Not seeing anything amazing. Headlamp. Pin reamer. Right. Cool. Cool. Ah, dear. Well, we're by a home, at least. And a cemetery. we can drop into the cemetery for a time. I really don't know. That's a ledge. Flat roof, no support. Dirt, pile of rubble. I'm tempted to drop down here to see if we can end up back downstairs. I tell you what though, this is one of these instances where the game could really screw us over. I am tempted to put a quick save in here and just see if we are able to traverse this. Really step on into the ledge, yes. Okay, wow, that's a lot of damage. Okay, welcome to the basement. We're gonna have to be quick here. Our legs are hurt. Strike. In the darkness, we slash out. Entering survival mode. Continue to strike as our arms and our leg continues to be injured. Come on. Stay fighting. Our backpack is ripped. Holy. Okay. I think that's a lot. We'll be sure. Okay, well, we can make it back down here. It ain't easy, but we can. I think that one just fell down here. Zombie spotted, stop smashing. Yes, okay, hello. Well, you're stuck in a pit, that's fine. Okay, you die and fall into the pit. I'm more than happy with that. Let's go ahead and turn this off. It sounds like there might still be some others close by. Sure enough there is. But very quickly we deal with that one. Z9 spotted. Yes. Crap. That's Z9. This is not what we want to see. No, not save and quit. We went into cap lock there for a second. So, we obviously have some more recovery to do with Dusk. We have found our way to the surface. We have a little bit of a better idea of what is up here. We can make it back down here, but it is very dangerous for us to do so. We might be able to traverse it with a rope or something of the like. But yeah, just straight up as is, it's not great. Really not great. So we are going to have to try and recover back downstairs, at least for a little time. We'll deal with one more. Now, I really don't want to accidentally follow them into the pit. So yeah, we need to play a little cautious there if we can. Telescoping umbrella. Perfect. We will actually take that because that will help us when it comes to resting on the surface. But that is not something that we're going to do now. No siree. Oh, that is... Oh, that was from upstairs. So from upstairs, we managed to destroy, or rather damage, the floor down here. Yeah, it would have been from one of the explosions, I'm imagining. Yeah. That's a lot of damage. Yeah. Close up shop. Let's turn this off for now. Okay, so we are going to have to get into... well, healing mode, for lack of a better word. We are going to need to use a fair amount of disinfectant on our body, pretty much everywhere, and we're probably going to have to rebandage everything as well. It's getting on towards the evening, so we won't be tired yet, but we will be on our way to being tired. Yeah. Seeing what was up there, seeing all of that as well, I think we are going to have to focus on getting this stuff going, and at the same time looking at if there is going to be a possibility for us to make a bow while we are down here. Won't be easy, I think, but we should have these skills. The question is whether or not we actually know how to do it still. We might need a book to show us how. At least the recipe, that is. Okay, so first things first, we want to make sure that we're actually going to disinfect ourselves, and I'm pretty sure it's called antiseptic now. So let's see if we can't find some antiseptic here. We should have some stashed away. Small bottle of antiseptic, fantastic. We're going to go ahead and use that, whether or not we activate it. Let's see, yes, and we are going to, we're pretty much going to disinfect everything here, because everything's quite damaged. Our arm especially, that dog just biting down and trying to tear away at it. And our legs really did take a bit of a beating when we landed on the ground. So that should be pretty good disinfectant over everything. As for bandages, expected quality, okay, alright. Yeah, that's average, so we'll go ahead and see if we can't help that. Yeah, we are going to be using a few of our bandages here, but honestly, it's going to make a difference. That's good. We'll see if we can get it better than that just by applying more. Okay. So anything that's great, I want to see if we, rather good or average, we want to see if we can get it to be better than that. Yeah. So we'll do that. And I think, yeah, we're great across the board. We've got a very good in there too on our head. All right. Chilly on our arms. Well, we won't be for too long once we go into our bedroom. Interesting that we're still hearing birds at the moment. Yeah, let's see if we can't have ourselves something of a sleep. And we try to fall asleep. We're having a little bit of trouble. We don't want to rely on cough syrup too much, because if we do, we have an addictive personality. We could very easily get addicted. We are going to continue to try to fall asleep. It might be worth us to stop for a second and just wear those earplugs of ours, get ourselves deafened to any noises that might be happening nearby. Okay, we toss and turn, trying to sleep. You know what? We're just going to stick at this, and I'll see you all when we finally do end up waking up. Well, I tell you what, doesn't look like Dusk is in the mood for sleep, but we are recovering at the very least. We are now at 4:40 in the morning and we've been unable to sleep. 5:20, yeah, I don't think this is happening. We are tired, but we are seriously struggling to fall asleep, and I think it's probably just because of the intensity of the day. We have been trying to sleep now for 12 hours. So we are going to stop because I don't think that's going to happen. Wow. Okay. Well, we're just going to have to get up and get on with our day as best we can. We are going to start by drinking some of that dark cola that we have. Unfortunately, some of the tainted fat has already rotten. It doesn't seem to last for all that long. I'd like to be able to have a drink of something, but we don't really have much. We can have some of the candied honey for now. We do still have some water, and that tainted meat has already rotten as well. So yeah, it doesn't last for long at all. Oh boy. Alright, well, while we are here, let's go ahead and turn on this flashlight. And let's see if we can't have a look at some of the ranged weapons that we can make. Okay. We can make bows. We are going to need a lot of thread to be able to do it. A lot of thread. A great bow might be a little bit beyond us. 18 strength as well. Yes, that is most certainly beyond us. Let's just have a look and see what we can kind of get from other bows. So for the compound bow as well, we need to have 18 strength, which is kind of wild. Oh, the great bows, rather. Okay, so a compound bow we can still roll with. Strength for 6, yeah. Although the compound bow is much more specific, and yeah, we need a lot of metalworking tools to be able to do that. A recurve bow might be possible. We would need to have some metal sawing to be able to do that. A longbow is most certainly possible, and I think that's probably going to be the easiest thing for us to make out of everything here. The self bow is the most basic weapon that you can make, but the longbow is going to be a better version for us, at least starting off, before we can, consider making something like the composite bow or the recurve bow. Recurve bow, we still need metal sawing. You know what? Composite bow is possible. Bone or human bone. We can get tainted bones, but we can't get regular bones down here. I don't think there's any creatures down here that we would be able to get them from. I believe. So yeah, I think we're going to try and shoot for the longbow for now. 2 long strings, we can get that. Yeah, we just take down some curtains and we'll be fine. We might actually have what we need here, just by kind of tearing down these curtains here. Tear them down. What do we have on the ground now?
That's one long string. We'll go ahead and tear down this one as well, and that should actually be kind of everything that we need to get going on that. So let's go back to bows, and sure enough, we can roll with that. Now, I'm half tempted to look at the short bow here. Obviously, the range is a lot less. The only thing I'm thinking is that encumbrance-wise, it's going to be a little bit... It's really not that much, though. The volume is pretty good on both of them. So, yeah, sure. Let's go longbow. It's going to give us a better distance. And there we go. We were crafting it just on this table over here. We now have ourselves a longbow. Let's go ahead and grab you. Longbow, arrows, as in it uses arrows. Yes, and we will need some arrows, and we'll need a quiver for those arrows as well. We are very thirsty at the moment though, so I wouldn't mind doing something about that. Let's see if we might be able to just cook ourselves some clean water real quick like. Okay, make 5 units worth of clean water. We'll use our charcoal smoker. And we'll go ahead and just start consuming the water. We craft it from memory. There we go, slaked and full. Fantastic. Okay, good. Things seem to still kind of be healing up. I'm on board with this. So the next thing that we want to have a look at is if we go over to other, I believe. No, armor, storage. Yeah. We are looking for a quiver of sorts. Let's go quiver. Okay, so we're not going to make anything out of birch bark. A large quiver seems to be kind of easy enough for us to make. The basic quiver though, 2 leather patches. Let's see what the encumbrance is going to be like on this. 3 versus 3. Okay, so the large quiver has the same amount. It covers more. It's the same amount of encumbrance though. Interesting. So I guess this is on the leg and it covers the waist. So yeah, no, we're going to go for the kind of leg quiver, just down the side. It's kind of going to be hanging past our leg, but attached to our waist. That way it's not going to double up with our backpack. So 2 leather patches, that should be easy enough for us to accomplish down here. Now, I'm pretty sure that these sofas aren't made out of leather, but there should be clothing around here that we can find leather in. Yeah, surely. Small plastic bottle there. I don't think we have anything... You know what? Never say never. No, I don't think we have anything specifically that has leather in it. It can be a little bit more difficult for us to come across in labs. Oh, there we go. Dress shoes. Fantastic. Okay, so we want to go ahead and butcher them. So we're just going to have to drag them out of there for now. Just onto the floor. Cut them up. 5 leather patches. Perfect. So that was a lot easier than I was saying it was going to be. We should be able to stitch ourselves together a quiver just from some shoes. 10 minutes to be able to do it. Fantastic. We put it onto the counter. Let's go ahead and wear the quiver if we can. Boom. Fantastic. So that's now on one of our legs. So let's see. What leg is that on? Right. So we've got a plastic canteen on this leg. We've got the drop pouches on there as well. Our legs are a little bit more encumbered than I would like. We've got the sheath of the combat knife on this side as well. We probably don't need that. Because... yeah. How much is that gonna impact us? Let's go ahead and take off the sheath. Just have a look at that again. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. As for arrows, let's have a look and see what we're going to be able to make down here. We can make crude arrows, but we'd probably... I guess the thing is, yeah, we can't make arrow heads at the moment. We can make makeshift ones with nails, and with plastic bags and cash cards to effectively make the fletching. So they're not incredible. It'd be much better to just have like an actual proper arrow, but you know, we work with what we can make. So like the metal arrows, for example, or a broadhead arrow, also good. But yeah, as you can see, we need the forge to be able to do that. So yeah, actually, you know what? The simple metal arrow, we can make that. We just need pipes or wires, and we can get a ton of wire. And we can get pipes very easily as well. Let's just have a look at this. So we get 10, it has armor piercing of 1 and a damage multiplier of 1. Okay, what about the makeshift wooden arrow? It's effectively the same. Dispersion is 150. Okay. Dispersion is 100, so it's a little bit better. You know what? We could actually probably make the simple metal arrows. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some pipes. We should be able to get pipes from deconstructing shelving, like metal shelving. Where do we have the best source of that? Okay, yes, just in here. Just through here. So, let's go ahead and... we need our chunk of steel, wherever that is around here. So we'll do inventory on that side, and let's go ahead, chunk. Unless we've used it already. Have we already used it? Why did I write steel like that? Okay, so we don't actually have our chunk of steel at the moment, but we should be able to get one from just over here. Chunk of steel, fantastic. Which is, that's our hammer at the moment. I know it's not much of a hammer, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. Hammering of 2 or more. It's our makeshift hammer. I'm an idiot. Don't mind me. I'm just being really dumb right now. So yeah, all around search, and we are searching for, not on this side, we're searching on this side, and we're going to search for hammer, because we made a makeshift hammer. I'm just dumb and forget things from time to time. Okay, there we go. Fantastic. And yes, we are actually out of light source at the moment, but we seem to be able to still deconstruct. Nope, no we cannot. 8 pipes though, that's a fair amount. But we also have a ton of batteries, so I'm not going to stress about that. We're just going to reload with some light disposables, eject the other ones, just like so, and we will continue to deconstruct over here. We might as well grab what was in here and just haul it over with us. Just create a little bit of a crafting pile, and we are going to have a look at those arrows again. Okay, simple metal arrow. How many do we want? This is going to be 20 arrows. It's going to take us 40 minutes to make it. I can't remember how many we can keep in this quiver though, so it's probably worth us having a look at that first. 20, fantastic. Let's go ahead and just make 20 to start with. Because, yeah, we're good with the bow and arrow. Select which ones to use. Do we use duct tape or... Yeah, let's go for... I like that it kind of gives us all the different options here. Let's go for that. Option number 2. I'm happy with that. And just like that, we have ourselves a whole heap of arrows. Go ahead and grab them. Simple arrows. And we'll go ahead and activate our quiver, but we will, first of all, go in here and just make sure that we've got it set to Q. So it's going to be nice and easy for us to activate in the future. Wherever it is, I can't actually see it right now. Why? I have no idea. And finally we found it. So we're going to make that Q now. So we'll just go A, Q, store, boom. Just like that. We have ourselves some arrows. Okay, so our arm is pretty injured, but overall we're kind of okay. We're feeling a little turgid at the moment. We're peckish, we're tired, but I think we can get, well, our move on. So at the very least we can see what's going on with that home up the top, because I know many of you are probably waiting for us to do some exploration around here. That's exactly what I intend to do, and yes, it does say that we won't be able to return, but we know now that we can. It just takes a bit of effort, and ooh, it looks like we might have our first victim. As for the longbow, I'm just going to go ahead and make it B. So we're going to go wheel B. We have our bow out, and at the ready, this is severely injured. With a precise shot, okay, we managed to get a pretty good hit there. It is nearly dead. We've got 0 steadiness at the moment. Aim up again, and just like that, downed. Okay, smash you. And we do want to try and grab our arrows, so what we can do with that is just go to auto pickup, and we are going to add back in arrow wherever there is one, like so. It's a wildcard, fantastic, so we are going to enable that. So save those changes, and you should see us pick them up, and we put them into our quiver. So we have 20 in there yet again. Let's just see what our archery skill is at. It's at 5, so it is one of our highest. It is our highest, actually. Oh, no, it's on par with submachine guns. Yeah. But yes, we are feeling the burn of the sun. Let's move over towards this home, which, surprisingly enough, there's actually an open window out the back, which is kind of a little rare, I'll be honest. Start to move towards it, and we're actually just going to crouch down at this stage as we start to move in closer towards this property. I don't think we've been seen from the northeast by that other zombie, so we'll go ahead and close that. Just close the other curtains for now, and turn off that flashlight of ours. Yeah, lots of open windows. I'm liking it. It's different. Okay, and something smashed out of here. There's an RV outside. Very nice. Okay, we'll just stay low for now. And let's see, what have they got here? Lessons for the Novice Bow Hunter. Okay, we could go ahead and grab that. Under the Hood is also a fantastic book. Really, all of these books are quite nice. So we're going to go ahead and grab Paramedics. It's a magazine, so no, that's not going to help us. But that and that will help us out. As for the others, Bon Appetit does have some recipes, so we will take that. So Awesome Monthly we're not going to worry about. And we're just going to sit here for a second and just have a quick flick through. Okay, so Bon Appetit has nothing for us, and the Bow Hunter book has nothing for us. So we'll just go ahead and drop both of those back down onto the ground. Under the Hood, though, has some stuff. Okay, kitchen, what do you have? Start a fire? No, that was close. Yeah, we've got a toaster over here and a mushy orange. I mean, we are a little peckish. What about the broccoli? I think it's probably because they have become frozen recently. The broccoli is okay, though. I guess we'll just have some cold broccoli. Delicious. Everyone's favorite meal. Cold mangoes? Okay, now that's a little bit better. We can have some of those cold mangoes. Wow, this is a very stocked kitchen drawer. I like that. It's as stocked as you would imagine it would be, which is kind of crazy. All right, we're now full. I think we're going to stay on full. We're not going to obviously push past that. The mustard, hell yes. Definitely on board with that. And there's something else here. Lentils. Yeah, no. We're okay. We don't need the extra lentils, although, interestingly enough, we have a locked door here. Why is that door locked? And that's also locked. Interesting. Quite a few locked doors in this home, which, you know, it's a little different. Harmonica with a holder. Nice. A pair of binoculars. Definitely. And the headlamp is quite tempting. Generally, we seem to get by fine with just the torch that we have, but I feel like it will make a little bit more sense for us to have a headlamp, so we're going to do that instead. The headlamp, we're going to see if we can reload that. We reload the headlamp. Oh, with nothing. Oh, with the empty battery. Right, so let's go to the flashlight here. We're going to unload you. I'm actually just going to drop that on the ground, and you can get reloaded properly. There we go. Congratulations, you're now my new flashlight. Don't know how good you're going to be, but, well, we might see. There's a whole outfit in there. Alright. Let's go see what else this place has stashed away. Nothing in the dryers. There is a basement, so we will be investigating that. Let's see, what books do we have here? Okay. Eat your way to a fit physique. Break a leg. Acting and stagecraft. It's a kid's guide, so it's not going to help us too much. Yeah, so we can't access this room for some reason, which is kind of interesting. And it does pique my interest. So we're going to want to try and do something about that, but we're going to need a little bit of scrap to be able to make do with that. I think the easiest way for us to get scrap right now is going to be deconstructing this stove, as crazy as that might sound. We're then going to see if we can make ourselves some lockpicks. Improvised lockpicks, that is. Okay, go ahead and work away at that. All right, now can we try to... no, we're going to have to try and... we've just left it on the counter, haven't we? Right, that's something that we do now. All right, we're going to have to use the improvised lockpick. Okay, so it was their pantry. Cardboard box of oatmeal. Sure, we will take you. Candied honey. Nice. And even some yeast. Ooh, pickled fish and soy sauce. Delicious. We can make a meal with this. Let's stay crouched and moving around. Try and see if we can't pick this here. We've got a pretty good mechanic skill, so we're not half bad when it comes to picking these locks. Looks like we've just got some hats for the most part and a sports novel. Quite a few things though. Gold hairpin, protective mouthpiece. Wow, that's a lot of food in there. Holy crap. 3 headlamps, amethyst and gold earrings. So it looks like there's been a bit of an overhaul when it comes to jewelry, for one, but also it looks like there's quite a bit of an overhaul when it comes to the amount of clothes that we find. Because obviously, I don't know, most people have more than just one jacket. And I think that's kind of the direction that they seem to be going with it. And I'm not against that at all because, yeah, I mean, clothing isn't an incredibly powerful tool in this game. It's necessary for sure. You need it when it comes to actually making sure that you're nice and warm. But yeah, I'm on board with this. Satisfying click, fantastic. What do we have in here? Antiseptic and some ammonia. The saline eye drops we can live without. Store-bought drink, nothing, thank you. That's a bandage in there. We don't, no, it's a rag. We don't want to store our mustard in the in the tub. So yes, we are going to be moving into the basement here. This is a really quiet little area, it would seem. Oh, okay, we can see a lot more with our binoculars. We can actually see out here a riverside dwelling that looks like it has kind of been taken over maybe by the riverbanks. There could be some planks that lead out towards it. But yeah, Newington here is a very small town, very quaint. We've just got a garage, a duplex over that side there, just quite a few homes and this little cemetery. We've got a homeless camp on the outside of town and a desolate barn chilling out here. Now, the desolate barns, we have encountered people in them before with Bran, so I'll be intrigued to see if Dusk is able to find anyone. Yeah. Well, for now, though, we are going to make our way down here. Interestingly enough, it does seem like someone broke out of this home. So something smashed out from the inside. Let's just have a peek down here. Haha, something that looks like smashed out of here as well. We have a living zombie stumbling forward towards us. We take a precise shot, hitting it in the head. We're going to try and take another shot. Okay, it's pretty injured. All right, at that point, I think we're just going to have to drop the bow, and we're just going to start to go to town on our friend here. So that seemed to be an easy enough way for us to do it. We don't have to worry about, you know, we should be wielding the bow now. Not wear. Whoops, I think I decided to wear it. B, thank you. All right, let's go ahead and turn on the flashlight here. Okay, that gives us a little bit more to see with. We're going to use the one that's in our quiver. Take a shot. We probably should take a shot at the zombie dog, but we'll just do what we can before, yeah. Did we just... Yeah, I think we nailed the rat then, possibly. So we still have, 0% steadiness. See if we can't get another shot off before it gets too close. All right, pretty good. Can we take another shot in time? Yeah, so we do lose our steadiness. It used to be in the past where you kind of just kept it between your shots, like once you'd ready yourself, which kind of made archery a little overpowered because you never had anything like recoil to consider. There we go. Make pretty quick work of them. We've got a zombie child up the top here. We'll let them approach us and... Come on. Yes, we will feel bad for it, but we will do what needs to be done there. As for our bow, we'll go ahead and wield it on the floor. Longbow, thank you. And we'll go and pick up some of those arrows just walking around this space here. Smash you. Okay. Alright, does anyone have anything interesting? We'll obviously pick up some of the arrows. We've got one over here. Okay. And one made it all the way over there. It's quite a distance. What do we have up here? Imperial Stout. Yeah, why not? Why not? Nothing else stashed away in there. We've got a camera on the ground. Another simple metal arrow just to the side. Stuck in the corpse of the zombie dog. But yeah, nothing too wild down here, it looks like. We're down to 18 arrows, so we might have lost 2 in that process. I can't see any others just hanging around here. No. So they can become damaged. And there really isn't anything else down here for Dusk to see. What have we got? A long string. Yes, please. Yeah, we'll leave the rest and we'll head back upstairs. Turn that off. And find our way out the front door. Okay, so across the road we have, small little scrapyard, a house, the camp that's down here. I think I want to head north first of all. We kind of want to get a sense for how many of the dead are still in town here. So we'll take some precise shots against this one here. So we're just going FP. There we go. Dead. We'll pick up those arrows. We're on 18 yet again. Okay. Do you have anything? No, you don't. Okay, so we've got a feral runner coming for us now. They probably will be able to get to us. Let's see. You are just outside of our range, so we'll let you go one more square, and then we should be able to get you. Okay. There we go. Okay, precise shot at that distance. We just hit. A few misses. We're certainly weakening them, so that by the time they reach us, they're not looking so hot. And we could hear Amigo from somewhere. I think it could have been coming from below. We're starting to feel the sun on our skin here. See, the scrapyard have anything interesting? Yeah, I mean, a lot of parts for us. And some vending machines where we can get some food. We're still crouched down at the moment. Let's probably stand up. And head on. I think that's this is a big garage. Very, very quiet around here. Okay, we've got ourselves another feral runner, and we've got a zombie dog somewhere as well. Here we go. Start taking these shots. These are precise shots. We're attacked. Okay, just got one there. Managed to dodge back. It did get a hit on our arm, but could have been worse, I suppose. Hello, friends. Yeah. Do what we can before you get too close. Yes, we'll stop aiming. And we will drop the longbow to the ground. Let the others come towards us. Just like so. Alright, grab what we need. We will take a shot towards you, thank you. Obviously, what we can do here is just start running back as well. That's also an option. Does take a little bit longer to aim up. You see that we do pretty good though. We are starting to run out. See if we can't take the streaker down first. Come on. Close now. Wow. Just whack you over the head. We'll go grab that arrow before we forget about it, and we will be able to get a bit of a glimpse of that property across the way. Yeah, wow, that's a lot of bird litter. Looks like this is a super run-down dwelling. It's stained glass. Interesting. What the hell was that building? I would like to figure that out. Let's stop running as well. Just go back to a regular walk as we quickly check out these bodies. Smashing them to make sure that they remain dead. And we'll also walk over them so that we can be sure to pick up any of our arrows. Let's see. Another telescoping umbrella. It's like it's trying to tell us something. You know what? When we're just kind of hanging out, I think we will probably use that umbrella. So let's make that T. So we can just go wield T, store the longbow in our inventory. We have ourselves our umbrella. Okay, we have some more dead over that way. I wouldn't mind checking out the property before the end of today's episode. Let's see, we've got 2 of them coming for us now. Let's go swap out. Takes a second or 2 for us to be able to do that though. Drop you to the ground. Select you. Take care of you. There we go. Got there. Done. Okay, none of the arrows went awry, so we should be fine. A clamp. Sure. And a telescoping umbrella. Who would have thunk? Yeah, it looks like we actually have to swim to make it out there, and I'm not super on board with us. Screw it. What is our swimming at the moment, I wonder? Our swimming is... Let's see. Can I see our swimming? Interaction skills. Swimming is 0, so yeah, no, we do not know how to swim at all. So let's not do that. Yeah, no. But I think we will move throughout the rest of the town just to make sure that we've kind of cleared things out, so to speak. I think I'd like to head down to this camp and perhaps the barn before the end of the episode. Someone died here or was injured. We see bullets and a trail of blood. Okay. Let's continue down towards this camp. Nice sunflower along the way. Okay, I think that might be it down there too. No, it's just a whole interesting whole heap of dead grass. Usually a strong sign of radioactive presence. And the shape of it as well is kind of unsettling. It's very alien and almost kind of like a crop. What are they called? Crop signs? Crop signal? Crop something. Crop signs, right? And it looks like this place has been well abandoned. There is a tent here. A tent that we could pack down, should we desire, I think. No, we don't seem to be able to do anything with it. Unless, I think, from the inside. Nope. Okay, and there's a few makeshift beds, but beyond that, not too much. There's a brazier that we could pack down, but yeah, we're not going to stress about that. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess we'll move along up towards this, this barn. Whatever it might be. We're still tired, we haven't slept all day. From what we can see, this barn seems to be empty. Looks like there was quite a large fire out here. Yeah. Perhaps something happened here. Hard to tell. It's very bright in here, though. I don't think there is like a proper roof. Yeah.
But, Legionnaires, that shall wrap us up for today's episode. We find ourselves in Newington, and actually with something else. A shipwreck now in sight across the river. These binoculars are doing some work for us, and I think that the roads here will link up with Garland down below. We do know that the lab network, the railway system beneath these towns, continues on for a way. We might end up returning down there to see if we can find other labs. We still need more information. We need more of their journals so that we can start to work on ourselves. For now, we are better than the world around us. Stronger, faster, able to adapt. But that can change very, very quickly in this unforgiving world. For now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.